What's up, wonderful people? Welcome back to another episode of Ballin Out Loud. We're here with the greatest co-host ever met,
Yes,
Uncle
sir.
LP in
Yes,
the
sir.
building as always.
We back in the building, man.
We back in the building,
What's
man.
it?
Hey, we just been rant, man.
Yeah, man.
This
Hey,
play-in?
you know it's that time. It's that time of the year. So, hey, we're excited. We
We
got
are.
one topic for y'all today. And that's
Only one?
just the play-in and the play-offs. You know what I mean? So we're going to dive into certain teams. This episode won't be long today. We're just going to get to the point about the teams that we like, what our predictions are, why we have those predictions. And man, hey, I guess we just go ahead and pull this thing up, man.
Man, for real. Just get
this
right
is,
into it. So what you think about your Orlando? They play tomorrow.
Well, check this out. Let's first represent the West Coast or the East Coast, and then we'll go through
Okay. I
each
like that.
series, each situation, because really, before we can even talk about the playoffs, we really need to just go ahead and just cover the play-in more.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because the play-in is like
It's one and done.
it's one and done.
It's one and
You boys
done.
got to get it done.
They
So look,
gotta get it done.
do you want to start with the East first, or do you want to start?
Let's start with the East first. I'm
Okay,
not big
okay.
on the East. I watch some. I should watch a lot more. Let me know in the
All right.
comments.
So we're gonna work our way up. So check it out. At the 10th spot, we have Miami against Chicago for the 9th spot. At the 9th spot, and then we have Atlanta Hawks at 8 and Orlando at 7. So we know that the winner of 9 and 10 get the 8.
Plays the loser.
Plays the loser of the 7 and 8, and then they get the 8th spot.
You remember this kind of setup in AAU?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
That pool play, man.
Man, listen. I'm gonna tell you something. This is another year where I feel like anything can happen in this play. Let's go with the Bulls and the Heat first. Who you seeing winning that series? Who you got for that series, young man? Chi-Town in the house, y'all know.
Chi-Town in the
We were
house.
born in Chicago, raised. You know what I mean? Where he wasn't. Well, you were sort of halfway raised there, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. So you got
my way
Chicago
around.
in you, man. But
I honestly don't think. I honestly do not think Miami just has enough.
I don't think they have enough either. And with Jimmy leaving, they've been trying to find their identity up to this point. So I don't trust either that they will have all the necessary pieces, unless they just get hot enough and Bulls are not just playing the way they need to play.
Right.
You know, they still have a chance. It's just if Bulls play their basketball, they'll win. Kobe White gonna have to show up.
He gonna have to score. He gonna have to either have high 20s to close to 30.
You think so?
Or damn near triple double.
He needs to be scoring more than what his average is. He definitely needs to be scoring more than his average. I say if he scored more than his average, and all those contributing players actually, add on to whatever he's doing, because he do it.
Yep.
He sort of put the play in motion for them, and he sort of set the tone for them too. I noticed if Kobe White is playing good, then they'll have a good game. But Miami Heat, you know how they can do. They do play on both ends, but they don't always do good on the defensive end. But Adebayo, we know he gonna do what he gonna do. We know Hero gonna do what he's gonna do.
Well,
so
if
the
Hero
players,
show up,
they ain't consistent as much as they should be. So Duncan and all them boys. I don't know. We'll see.
I got the Bulls, man.
I got the Bulls too. All right,
Bias.
Like that was to the point. You know what I'm saying? No, but for real. Next is Atlanta Hawks and Magic. Now, I'm a fan of Paulo. That's been my guy since I laid eyes on him. However, I think this would be a challenge of who's going to actually show up on the defensive end. because Atlanta, they sort of don't play a lot of defense for the games I have seen.
A lot of the guys is out.
And see that. Yeah, I'm favoring Orlando because what and who all do they have anybody hurt? Orlando.
Uh, Mo. Lord, don't let me butcher this name. Mo Wagner.
Okay,
Because the
bet.
name start with a W, but it's pronounced with a V.
Oh, so he's out of there.
Yeah, Mo is out
Oh,
of there. They just got his brother back, France. Jalen Suggs done for the season. Some more guards is out. Like they kind of pieced together. They really landed on your boy. So
mm,
that's gonna be a real good game because both teams they got guys that's out who are pivotal guys for their offense
okay.
and for their defense. So,
Well, I tell you what,
but they would, I would, it would be a shootout.
it's gonna be a shootout
It would
between
be a
those two.
shootout.
So are you saying that you in between? You 50-50?
I'm definitely in between. If
You in?
Orlando wins, I won't be mad. I'm a Trey Young fan, but I
Mm-hmm.
like Paulo just like you. But
Okay.
if Orlando wins, I won't be mad. But I
Yeah.
kind of bias again. I want the Hawks to kind of win that one.
Yeah. I'm sort of 60-40 with that one. I'm
Right.
sort of 60 only because I love Paulo. Okay.
Yeah. But then
So.
if they
Mhm.
win, it's a crazy scenario because you got your favorite guy going against our your home team.
Yep. So I wouldn't mind seeing that either. I'm sorry,
Bulls
Paulo.
versus the
No.
Magic. That'd be different.
Straight up.
That'd be different for the AC. That'd be different.
Okay. Bet. Well, shoot. Let's go on over to the west side.
West
All
Side.
right. At the 10th spot, we got Dallas Mavericks playing against the
Boo.
Sacramento Kings, and then we have Golden State at 7 playing the Memphis Grizzlies at 8. Now look, I sort of don't want Dallas to win.
Me either.
I don't like how they did Luca,
Dallas
man.
need to go on
Yeah,
one, two,
yeah. I
three
don't like how they
Cancun.
did Luca. We'll holler at y'all next year when Kyrie come back. You know what I
Yep.
mean? If they come and make some noise, I wouldn't be surprised, but really
They
not rooting
ain't got
for them.
nothing.
I mean, I know, but they playing against Sacramento.
Who got a lot?
You feel like they got more than Dallas? I feel
They
like they
got
kind of
DeMar
even.
DeRozan,
I feel like they
Sabonis.
even with Kyrie missing. Yeah.
Blasphemy.
And when Kyrie come back, you don't think he elevate them past Sacramento?
If AD steps up, yes.
That's what I'm saying. Because that's possible
But
that
then
can happen.
AD or Sabonis.
That's why I say they sort of even to me. I feel like they match up.
How?
From
One's averaging a
bench
triple double, one
wise,
isn't.
they both ain't really got nobody, right?
So Zach LaVine,
I
well, DeMar
mean,
DeRozan on his couple last legs, but Zach, you don't like Zach? You don't like Zach. I
I
forgot about
love
that.
Zach, but he ain't
You don't like
delivering.
Zach
He ain't
Chat.
delivering like that.
He just scored 40.
I mean, how long
Well,
it take
okay,
him?
granted, you right. You right.
How
He
many
just
40
come in
point
like this is
games
the
he
first time
got?
we seen him play this much in
If
a
he come
while,
out and he ball like the Zach that I've been looking for,
right?
then
For the
of course
Bulls,
they
right?
win. Of course they would beat Dallas. But from what I've been seeing, even with the Rosen and him playing,
Mm-hmm.
they sort of match evenly.
I can give you that. I just think
That's
they
just my
got more
take on it.
firepower as
Yeah,
far as
that's
like
just my
shooters, because
opinion. You
you
know what I
forget
mean?
about Keegan Murray.
I mean, it's a lot of names even on Dallas that we can mention. That's what I'm saying. I'm like those boys are not weak.
Who Dallas got?
Yeah, the
They got that
Dallas ain't weak.
Marshall dude, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Mm-hmm. They got some
You
hoopers
know,
over there.
you do. You
Without,
right.
yeah, that's what
You
I'm
right.
saying. Like
All
they
right,
can go
let's move
tick for
on.
tack easily.
I'm tired of talking about Dallas.
That's really a game that's gonna matter too on who's gonna actually show up.
You think
That's how I
so?
take. That's how I take with that.
For sure.
Yeah,
I'll
it,
take
it's
that.
like again, if Sacramento shows up and they play their heart out, they gonna beat Dallas.
They are.
But if
They
they be
are.
making the turnovers and do what they usually do, all the missed shots they be,
Run the floor.
yeah, yeah,
They be
Dallas has
straight.
a chance. Now, I love this matchup right here. This is a new rivalry. You know, Memphis wants to beat Golden State so bad.
They
Because
just
Golden
can't.
State has always rubbed it in their face about we the vets. Y'all boys gotta learn how to win. And they do. Memphis
They
gotta
do.
prove themselves. And so they gotta beat Golden State. Now me personally, you know I'm going for the faith guy, man. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? I gotta go with Steph, man.
I'm
I gotta
with
go
you.
with Steph.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I gotta go
They
Steph
get to
on
play
this
them
one.
young Bulls. If
Hey,
they
don't
win the
get it
seventh
twisted
seed.
though. That Memphis can probably do something, but I don't know. I think the difference is not just only Steve Kerr. I mean, but Steph Curry, but Steve Kerr.
But also Jimmy.
Yeah, but I
Jimmy is a
mean,
big difference on that team now.
absolutely. But you know the matchups, the you know how they're going to adjust to how when Memphis is playing. I think all of that will be an art in itself to see how they're going to come up with a defensive strategy.
Right.
Because you know Memphis
With
love to play hardball, but they sort of got their numbers. So we'll see if Memphis beat Golden State. That
then that
means they
makes the winner they'll have to play the Kings again.
no they would let's look on there. It shows at the top that if Memphis beat Warriors, they would have to play Rockets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the Warriors that have to play the winner of the Mavericks and the Kings game
No, it's up there.
for the
Look,
eighth seed.
no, the eighth is playing the seventh. Whoever win out of that. So you saying so that's who you automatically saying Sacramento go win and then Golden State will have to pay them for
Mm-hmm.
that. Okay, I got you. I got you. But yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, man, that's gonna be a game to see. I definitely want to see that series. So the series that I'm excited about is Heat and Bulls and Warriors and Grizzlies. The
I'm
other
definitely
the
with you with
other
the
two
Heat
play in
Bulls.
games, I'm okay. We gonna catch them, but you know I ain't
Right, right.
jumping
I
up for
care. I
joy
care about
for
the
them.
East playing more than I care about the West.
Okay, okay.
The
So
East playing is a lot is because it's a bunch of young teams.
it is. It's a
On
boy.
the
You
on the
know what?
West
Them
side
boys got to
is
learn.
it's
That's what's gonna be interesting. You know,
mm-hmm.
and that's really
Definitely.
what we got to look forward as far as the NBA,
Yep.
which
How
kind of
they gonna
makes me
set the
feel like
stage.
Celtics can actually really go further if they really keep that lineup together and intact.
Right. But
Which
that's
that's
the thing that's plaguing the league.
hmm yeah,
Injuries.
yeah.
Injuries is plaguing right now.
Well, them boys shouldn't be sitting out so much. You know, them limbs will
You're
get
right.
stronger.
Durability.
Yep. Them limbs will be
Durability.
stronger. That's the difference from now and back then, I believe, you know. But back to this playoff tree. So, with our picks, with our predictions,
Mm-hmm.
that would mean Atlanta will be playing Miami Heat. So, who wins between those two? Bulls. I mean,
Or Atlanta. I got the Bulls. They got too much.
no, I take that back because the winner of them has to play between will have to play Atlanta. So Bulls will play Atlanta if they
Mm-hmm.
beat Heat.
I want the Bulls to make the AC, man. Lift
Yeah.
the Jordan curse. If you
Okay.
don't believe it, there is a Jordan
So
curse
that
in
means we're
Chicago.
going Cavaliers versus the Bulls in the first round
First round.
with
They gonna
Pacers
get
against
just
the
like
Bucks.
old times. You remember them years?
Yeah, I know. It brought back some memories when I just you know what I'm saying said
Straight up.
that. But
Straight up.
we have Cavaliers versus the Bulls in our
Mm-hmm.
prediction. Then Pacers versus Milwaukee, New York versus Pistons, and Celtics versus Orlando. I think
New
that's
York
nice.
versus the Pistons.
Yep.
I'm going under on Carl Anthony Towns.
Who you going New York on that?
No, I'm going Detroit.
You going Detroit? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know on that one. I feel like that's
We'll
gonna be a
see.
real scrappy game. That's gonna be
Detroit,
real
man,
scrappy.
they
You
so
know
rough.
yeah, both of them teams, a lot of contact, a lot of running up and down,
Yep.
fresh legs. You know, New York they grind me too, so that's gonna be a game to see. Now Pacers versus Milwaukee, I think gonna be a nice series too.
Really?
Yep, I think so.
Is Dame still injured?
We have to check and see. I'm glad you asked that question. Because if he is
Because
hurt,
if he is,
yeah,
they
if
might
he's
lose.
hurt, I ain't too thrilled about it. Hold up.
Right. Because I don't see nobody else stepping up to fill that unless it's Bobby can do it in certain spurts. But you would need literally everybody to have a game at least one time to
Yep,
win out.
I agree. I agree. I
That's what I'm saying.
agree.
It's like it's an injury bug going, man. You know what series that I'm finna really excuse me, really be watching in the West?
What?
Not our I mean, I'm gonna watch our Lakers, but I'm gonna be looking at these Clippers, man.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about those Clippers real quick because
Man, look, Kawhi done gained somebody else's powers, bro, with all these
listen,
injuries.
man. Look, he's supposed to look
He just
sharp. First of
scored
all,
32.
man, he's supposed to look like that. He been gone all this time. You ain't had nothing but rest. You should be looking sharper than
He always come back.
everybody.
It's like the third, fourth year this man that
Listen, the
came
first
back two
round, I
weeks before
expect
the
him to.
playoffs.
Yeah, see, I expect him to play every minute.
I agree.
Listen, that man
I
need to
agree.
play. Hey, talking about, hey, I'll stay in the game. You got
You
all
know,
the
James
rest in the
scored a
world.
triple double
I know,
against the
man.
Warriors.
They are dangerous. They are dangerous. So we got Lakers versus the Timberwolves.
Yep.
Oh, Nuggets versus Clippers. Oh, since we talking about Clippers, who you think win that?
Oh, it's Clippers all day. Nuggets just fired their
You
head
said
coach.
Clippers beating the Nuggets? I think they can
Yeah.
do it. I think they can. It'll be interesting to see.
They fired their head coach. They ain't got no chemistry no
Man,
more.
all the good games are in the West. I hate to say it.
I don't know.
I mean, you only got. I mean, once the playoffs start, I ain't talking play yet.
Yeah, I
Just the
know.
playoff. I mean,
You got
you gonna be
I don't
excited
really
about
like
seeing
I
Bulls
think
versus Cavaliers?
I think the Bulls versus the Cavs gonna be good. Knicks versus Pistons is gonna be good. I think everything else just gonna fall by the wayside on
See,
on
that's
the
what I'm
East.
saying. But every game on the West side, the only one I don't
I'm
care
not
about.
watching OKC. They got to make it past that first
Yeah,
round.
that's what I was gonna say. That's the only one that I don't care about. That's why I said most of the good games are on
Yeah.
the West side.
So yeah,
We
for
got
sure.
Rockets again with our predictions. We basically said Rockets and Golden State, right?
Yep.
That means
Kings versus
Memphis has to play.
the Kings. Who you
So
who
we
would you
said
do?
Memphis. So would you watch Memphis versus Thunder though?
Yes.
I will watch that.
I
So
will
we're
watch.
we're we're rooting for Memphis to play OKC.
Okay. Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can
That'll be
see
a
that.
that'll be a nice matchup. I think.
Two
I think
young,
that.
super young teams.
Yep, and let them scrap it out because that'll be another dog fight that we created.
It's kind of even if you think about it,
That's
huh?
what I'm saying.
It's kind
That's
of
what I'm
even.
saying. SGA
Dang.
versus
Come on,
Ja.
Memphis. I don't even like y'all.
Woo!
I
Hey
love
man,
to
we
see
got to
that
go pull up
series.
some of those matchups and go look and see how they played against each other.
But see, the only thing I don't like about Memphis, real quick,
Hmm.
I don't know if Ja's gonna be durable for the playoffs.
What you mean?
You know how it is in that first round.
We'll
You
see.
playing a lot.
I think he'll be okay. I think he'll
I
be
hope
okay.
so.
He's another person that has some rest too.
Yeah, but too
He
much
should be
rest
straight.
can be
But you
a
talking about as far
detriment.
as getting hit and getting constantly getting contact and stuff.
Yep, it's gonna wear him down.
We'll see. I'm
It's gonna
more
wear him
concerned
down
about traps on him, them not
because he
allowing him
ain't
to.
played the whole season. So I can understand you. you know what I'm saying? Him like, oh, fresh legs, fresh legs. Yeah, but it's the playoffs. This ain't
Yep.
just some regular season game. And you going against the number one team? Y'all gonna have to average 35.
I mean, yeah, he gonna have to come with it. He definitely have to come with it. But I don't think just because the playoffs come, it's gonna stop his agility from being there. His ability to
Be productive.
do, yeah. I don't think that's gonna go anywhere. I think the problem is what defensive scheme they got against him to stop him from being Ja.
Right.
Are they gonna double team him? Are they gonna wait till he get to his spots and then because he like
They
to,
probably gonna make him shoot.
yeah, because he like to get in the middle of that lane, do a lot of floaters. If not, then he floating
Yeah.
towards the goal. It's not too
That
many
mean they're gonna
stopping
have to
pops
make
that he do. Did you
they're gonna have
notice
to make
that he
Chet
don't really do a lot of stopping pop?
who?
Ja Morant, like beep 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 beep, go into a jump shot.
You right. I don't really watch Ja either.
So I would just ride his hip and ride him into somebody else.
For sure. For the help defense, yeah.
Yeah.
Make him
I
make
mean,
a
they
play
pretty
out of
much.
that.
I mean, that ain't. It's not gonna stop him, but it'll slow him down.
Right. Well, he got a lot of teams play him like that
Make him
though.
pass the ball, and make everybody else beat you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't
A
let
lot of
Bang
teams
get
play him like
loose.
that. You
I
know who the
mean,
X factor is for Memphis if
who
they want to make it to the AC?
who Bang? Yep.
That's exactly
That's
what I
why I
was gonna
said they
say.
can't make Bang. They can't let Bang get off.
No, they can't.
They gotta watch
No, they cannot.
Pippen too.
Oh, the backup guard, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They
So
do
that's
gotta
why I
watch
say
that
that'll be
young
a good
man.
matchup. I wouldn't mind seeing that one.
Two young teams in the first round. You right. I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
seeing that either.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. So that's why I say.
Definitely.
So we going. This is our picks, y'all. Before we get up out of here, we're finna wrap it up. Our picks is that at when the playoffs start, it's Thunder versus Memphis, Nuggets versus Clippers, Lakers and Timberwolves, and then Rockets and Golden State. In the East, we go on Chicago versus Cavaliers, Pacers versus the Bucks, Knicks versus Pistons, and then Celtics versus Magic. You agree to that?
I agree.
Yeah, you
I
agree?
agree, man.
Well, now
Hey, y'all
some
tune
teams
back
he
in.
said y'all he was 50-50. So we remember he said he was 50-50 for the teams he worked. But yeah, we'll see, man. Hey, we're gonna let the thing roll out from here. We will be back, in between time, with our little opinions and point of views on the game. So, hey, man, we're gonna see how the carpet roll out.
Yes,
Feel me?
sir.
Well, look, hey, you wanna go and send us home, man? Gonna
Yes,
take us
sir.
on,
All
man.
right. Look, y'all tune in again, man. We gonna go live for these play-in tournaments.
Yeah,
Y'all have a
man.
good one. We out.
Yeah, man, and please share
Peace.
and like, man, so that we can get our views up. And what we would like to do in the future is actually have you to come in and debate and discuss topics in the NBA, football, or whoever is balling out loud out there. We want to
Whoever
cover
balling
that.
out loud, bring us some
And then we want to
videos.
start having guests and let you come in live. We don't care if you love basketball, if you like, commentary or being an analyst and you want to come on here and
Mm-hmm.
tell us a thing or two about something we said, hey, we're gonna start opening up the doors. But that'll be probably on TikTok when we do that. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Once we can get things rolling around here, we'll get that. We'll let you guys know. In the meantime, like my guy said, we out it, man.